Hello, my name is Buck, and I will be doing a wide triple single bracelet for y'all. This has never been done before, so let's get started. So now to start placing the bands. I'm going to start off with my sparkly couple. Always make sure that the looms the pegs make a U shape, or there's an arrow by a number 1 pointing up or away from you. So first band goes from the bottom middle peg up to the left. Then you just go straight up. Make sure that the bands are far enough down on your loom, so that way you can put more bands on top of them. When you get to the second to last peg, you want to stop there. The next band that you will place, you go from the left up to the center peg at the top of the loom. Next will be just a straight line of bands going up the middle. And for that, I will be using blue. I think I should have picked a different color because of the teal. And we have finished with the middle. Next, you're going to take a band from the bottom center peg and put it out to the right. And then go straight up and stop at the second to last peg. Get to the band. Sorry, the bands are not wanting to listen very well today. Okay. I measured the second to last peg on the right side. Now I will take the last band and go from the outside right up to the center. And we are done with this loop. Now let's move on to the second loop. So now we will move on to the second loop. We do the same thing that we did on the first loop. Starting to rethink using the purple loop with purple instead of the same color as the loop. And it's always good to take your time and not rush. Because if you rush, then there's more of a chance that you could make a mistake or break a band. And when it comes to making bracelets, patterns do matter. We have made it to the second to last peg on the left side of the second loop. We will put the last band going from the left side to the top center pin. Okay, next we will do the center, going straight up. And we are now done with the center. So now we will go from the bottom center peg up to the right. So as you can see, I've made it to the second and last peg. Next band will go from the right to the top center head. We are now done with the pattern. Next step, we will take 2 bands. Well, first we'll grab your hook, grab a band of your choice, put it around. If you have a hook with a cap band applicator, you put the band on the hook, twist once, loop it around again. So, using the cap band applicator, we'll put this little piece right to the side, hold it steady, and push down. And now you've got a cap band. Cap bands go on the top center peg. So we will do that for both. If you do not have a hook with a cap band applicator, you just place the band in the top center peg, twist it into a figure 8, and there you go. So now you have 2 triple single bracelets. To make it a white, you need to place cap bands on these pegs. The last one will be put on the second to last row. So for that, I will use, let's see, I am thinking this really pretty sky blue. So for this, I'm going to put it on my hook, go inside, try out both loops, and bring it to the other peg. You're going to do that all the way up to here. Last cap band will be placed here. So this is placing bands part 2. So what you're going to do is pick a color. For this, I'm using white. So what you do is you place it across the second row of pegs. And then you're going to take your hook down inside the band, grab it, and put it over the peg to make a triangle shape. And you do not keep doing that until the last one will be placed here. That's your last triangle there. That will be placed. So again, cross the loom, use your hook, have the band, and pull down to make a triangle shape. You just do that all the way up the loom until you hit the second to last step. So for this, you will only need 10 per loom. And since it's a wide treble single, you will use 20 triangle bands. And last one. Okay. So your loom should look like this. Then I'm going to do the same on the other loom. And last one. So this is what your loom should look like. Now the next step is to place a band on the back of your cap on the back of your hook. Make sure the little piece goes in and push down. Flip the hook over, get inside the peg, grab the cap band, and pull to the peg diagonally from it. And we're going to do that. Up to, we're going to do that 10 more times. So go inside the peg, grab the cap band, and pull. Grab, pull. You always want to make sure that your triangle bands are pushed down. pull. When you're doing this, you want to make sure that you don't grab the triangle band by accident. And that is what your loom should look like. So as you can tell, this bracelet is not big enough to fit my wrist. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a single chain extension using my center collar. So put another band on, pull one side edge of the bottom band, and then pull the other side out of the bottom band. And you just keep going until it's long enough to fit your wrist. And you just keep whipping the pattern until it is long enough to fit your wrist. And because of it being a wide bracelet, you will need to add 2 single chain extensions. So right now, I'm doing this single chain extension. So you put the band on. one side of the bottom band, bring it up and over. And then you do the same with the other side. And you keep going until it is big enough to fit around your wrist comfortably. You can use a loom to do the single chain extension. You can use a mini loom. You can use an auto loom or amongst the tail to add the single chain extension to your bracelet.
It's back on.
So as you can see, this is almost long enough to fit my vest. And then last bit. So once your bracelet is long enough to fit your wrist, if you're using a mini loom, similar to what I have, and all you gotta do, take the C-clip, put it in, and pull. Then you grab the other side, drop the mini loom, put it over onto a little space, and pull. You now have a finished wide triple single. So when you get the C-clip on here, you find your cap band and you put the cap band on and pull. And then you're going to do that with the other side. In the space and pull. And this is what it looks like. Double, triple, single with extension. Let's see how it looks. You want to make sure that it's not too tight on your wrist. And it is finished. So I hope y'all enjoyed this as much as I have. I love making different bracelets and stuff, and well, I'm glad that you can do wide of just about any design of bracelet. Thank you for watching this video, and I hope you